Finished that yet? Just about. Just about. Sweet. Let's make it. Alright, so I'm just going to bend the sides of this up just by heating it gently with a little blowtorch. Now, this is a fantastic little tool. It's actually a mobile soldering iron. It's not quite powerful enough to do the soldering that I like to do, but if you take that off, you do have a great little blowtorch. I use that for my heat shrinks, for this kind of, for anything really. Brilliant. Okay, so we're finished. Just been touching up, bit of needs a little bit more going over, but it's got the basic shape. I'm happy with that. There she looks. What do you mean? I like it. I like it. She's staying. Good job. Okay guys, we're looking good, we're looking pretty, we're looking sweet. Next item on the agenda is to lower the chassis. We don't need all that gap under there. We need the car down there somewhere. Now, how do you lower the chassis? Not a lot of people know this. Not a lot of people know this. Very simple. Let me show you. Okay, so get you in the light. See this grub screw here? You screw that in, it pushes down on the chassis and pushes the chassis down. On the front end, you'll notice these holes in the top arm. That is so you can put your screwdriver down and get to the grub screw that's on the bottom arm and do the same thing. Now, depending on where you are running this car, your road conditions, and when I go to my Rosslyn speed event, this will be about 1 millimeter from the floor and all the suspension will be stiff. But for practice purposes, on the road that I'm going to be using, I can't do that. I have to have some suspension. I have to have it up at the rear. I have to have it lower at the front. But for practice purposes, I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so to show you how you lower, as I said, you get to the grub screw. You turn it down. Now to get it precise, obviously you have to make sure the other side is exactly the same, but just for this, I'm just showing you. Look at that. How low can you go? But as I said, I want the rear as high, pretty much as high as I can go really for this initial run, and I will lower the front a little bit. But just another tip to show you how you can lower the chassis on a Hyper 7. Okay, last thing to add to finish up part 3 for this bad boy is to add a steering servo. There she is. The servo mount will sit there like that. Now if you have a Nitro, which is what this was, an X-Nitro, this would come out to here and hold batteries for the I think the accelerator, the throttle, something like that. I'm not a big Nitro guy, so you just cut that off and so you're just left with a steering servo. So we'll fit this on and then okay guys, thanks for joining me. Join me in the next part. Where we start installing some electrics. Let's get this party started.